Aoife, and today I'm going to show you how to do a plait pulling in, and I call it a waterfall plait because that's kind of what it looks like, but you can call it whatever you like. So before you do anything, make sure to brush it out so that there's no knots in the hair and so that it's easy to work with. But, you know, make sure you don't hurt the person in the process of brushing. Yeah, so if you have longer hair, it might take a little bit longer to brush, or if you have very knotty hair. But, yeah, with Anna's hair, it's quite quick, so, yeah. Step 1. You grab a little bit of hair from the side of one side of the head, but make sure that there's like a little bit that still stays there, so that, yeah, it covers up the little bald patch over here where there's not going to be any hair. Make sure you don't grab too much hair so that there's still a little bit left. Make sure that there's no chicken heads in it, and then you're ready to go on. So divide that into 3 pieces that are mostly even, or almost even. And do 1 or 2 the little start of the plait. Then hold them with your fingers. Oh wait. You might have to switch fingers that you're holding them with, so that you can actually grab some more hair. Then from the bottom, not the top. Normally, waterfall plaits would go from the top, but I find it looks better if you grab from the bottom. So yeah, grab a teeny bit from the bottom, only about that much. Put it into the part that's at the very bottom. Then carry on. Okay, step 2. So you take a little bit more from the bottom, remember that, from the bottom. Put it into the piece of hair. There's the first one down, so you're holding that bit with your thumb and you put it into there so that there's room for the next ones. Then take that and just keep on plaiting. Okay, so we've still got a pretty long plait there, so don't plait too much with just those little pieces of hair. Okay, so hold it and keep those pieces of hair separate. Remember to do that, or else it won't turn out that well. Yeah, and we can move on to step 3. You need 2 bands for this braid and this hairstyle, because now you need to tie this one and you can just let it basically lie there for a while as you do the other side. Okay, so tie this one really tight, because, and it might take a little bit longer to tie this one because it's quite a small, thin plait. But yeah, don't make it too thick. 4 is you take hair from literally the middle and put it into the bottom, because the bottom was getting quite short, and then, oh, don't lose your hair, and then just keep plaiting. Only do 1 plait this time, or else I have to do more. Or else the other ones will get too short by the time you get to them, and then you'll have to end your plait there. you need 2 bands for this braid and this hairstyle, because now you need to tie this one and you can just let it basically lie there for a while as you do the other side. Okay, so tie this one really tight, because, and it might take a little bit longer to tie this one because it's quite a small, thin plait. But yeah, don't make it too thick. 5. You do exactly the same to your right side, what you just did to your left side. So you grab the chunk of hair you're gonna use to make your first bit of plait. Make sure it doesn't have any chicken heads. Divide it into 3 pieces. And just do your little bit of plait that you're gonna do. Just like that. Okay, once you've done a little bit of plait, hold your 3 pieces separate, and your pinky one, the one that's at the bottom. Then you grab a little bit of hair, literally at the end of the ear this time. Make sure there's no hair under it, or else it'll look messy. And join those 2 pieces of hair. Then just start your plaiting again. Now I'm going to skip along, and you just do that loads of times until you get to the middle where the other plait is waiting for you. Okay, step 6. So your 2 plaits could join, but instead you take another band, and just loosely tighten it around your plait, with quite a lot of it hanging down. Okay, it's quite long at the end, but the other one will be maybe a little bit shorter or the same length, but probably a little bit shorter. But you can just loosely tie that one. Then with the rest of it, you tie it around the other one. So you then end up pulling that one out anyway, so that you have a good one. And you'll have to hold your 2 plaits at the same time, so this is basically the hard part. And then you tie it around both plaits. Kind of looks like a headdress, except it's made out of your hair, so it looks way more amazing. So yeah. So then you have to tie it quite tightly, and for this hairstyle, I think that a band that's the same color as your hair, or literally the same color, works the best. Okay, so that's your finished waterfall braid, and I think that actually looks quite good. It's pretty nice, I like that. And watch some of my other videos if you don't know how to do a braid, or else this would be pretty hard for you. And this works best with straight hair, like Anna's, which is her. But if you do have curly hair or wavy hair, then it'll be a little bit harder, and you might not finish as soon. So suggest taking some time out, maybe to practice it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.